Well, good afternoon. It's already started raining. We've been watching the sky in Devil's Lake, and now we can see some of those drops on the camera dome here affecting those folks in Devil's Lake. Doesn't look like a heavy rain at the moment at Home of Economy, but starting to see some damp spots on the roadways, and this is continuing to move in. So let's take a look at that radar in Devil's Lake. Here is a town. You can see that's a little lighter rain here along Highway 2 heading a little farther east. You're going to run into a heavier thunder shower. This is all kind of moving east-northeast a bit here. So on the southern end of the lake, we're seeing some heavier rain at this point, and this stretches down into the New Rockford area, back down through Carrington, and some heavier rain in the yellows and oranges. That indicates a more steady, heavier rainfall rate, and that is all in western parts of Stutsman County, the Woodworth area. Some lightning and thunder going on there. A little farther south, so we're basically taking a tour down Highway 281. We are seeing a stronger thunderstorm pushing in toward the Edgeley area. Looks like a little heavier downpour, some lightning going on there in western parts of the Lemoore County region, up toward the Judd area too. You'll be seeing that moving in, and it does stretch a bit into Dickey County too. So here's a look at the radar right now across our western viewing area. I'm going to step over to the weather wall here, and you can expect to see this all to be moving eastward as we work our way through the afternoon. You can also make out a couple of areas where we've got some cells trying to get going south of Fargo, down toward the Christine area, and then stretching back up to perhaps around the Kindred area too, one or two of those spots. We'll keep an eye on that. But this is the main band, and we'll put this into motion for you so you can get an idea of the movement of this. It's been making its way to the east, a little bit north of east as it moves through. So these cells here again moving into the Devil's Lake area, bringing that lightning and thunder, heavier rain as the noon hour goes along. And same thing down to those stronger storms down into Lemoore County. More wide view, you can see the clouds have been spreading in. Still have a few areas where we have some sunshine yet this afternoon. In the east, you'll get the clouds, and eventually you'll see the rain move in, but you'll be last to get it compared to those places out west. And you can see the clouds, the rain making a difference on our temperatures. We are only in the 50s in Jamestown and Valley City as we're heading into the afternoon. The rest of us in 60s, even 70 in Howlock and over in Roseau. So we've hit 70 there. Fargo's at 67. And it's 68 in Grand Forks right now. Wind out of the south or southeast, a couple of gusts into the 20s. That will continue. And of course, in any thunder shower that we've got moving through, we might have some locally stronger wind gusts happening too. So let's check this out for you in our hour-by-hour planner. We're going to watch that rain and thunder roll to the east. So by 3 o'clock, it's basically covering a majority of the viewing area that we're seeing at least a little bit of rain or some heavier rain and thunderstorms going on at that point in time, right over the heart of the Red River Valley and pushing into Minnesota. Ahead of it, we're looking at temperatures still hanging on to some low 70s, but once that rain moves in, that will start to cool us down and stop the temperature rise. So we may have some of our warmest temperatures in some of our communities ahead of the rain right now or into that midday time frame before we see the rain take over. And then this evening, 5 o'clock drive time, dealing with rain and thunder, some of it heavier in the south. That's where we're more likely to see the heavier amounts. And then continuing on into this evening, eventually it does start to move on. We'll still have some lingering areas, some spotty showers affecting us into the overnight hours. But overall, it should be winding down late tonight. Rainfall potential, there are plenty of places that could see, you know, a couple of tenths of an inch of rain. The best bet for that, though, is down in the south. We could also have some spotty areas that get more than a half inch of rain possible in southeast North Dakota especially. So that's where we're expecting the heavier amounts. And heading into the rest of the week, quieter, back into the 70s again for highs, a few showers Thursday. Weekend looks pretty good. Some sunshine and a little warmer too.
I also saw my face go to the weekend as well, even though it's only Monday.
Oh, well, I think everybody does that. You know, you get one weekend down and then start Monday and we're already thinking about taking time off for the next weekend.
You're exactly right. Thanks, Lisa.